Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have another show match. It's AllButGlory once again, and he has challenged Treuxx. Treuxx is a bit higher ranked. AllButGlory wants to go through the gauntlet. This is just a normal 1v1 show match, best of 3. But Glory wants to make his way to the final boss, and Treuxx is just the next rung on the ladder. Treuxx, being a GC2 level player, AllButGlory, GC1 level player, has almost gotten GC2 before, but just not quite, just barely escaping his grasp. And Treuxx, definitely here for the show match, wants to prove that he has what it takes to give Glory his first loss, and he is going to score first in game number 1. Treuxx just snagging a light touch off the sidewall, going to follow that one up nice and slowly. Had all day to get that one in the net. Glory starting off a little bit slow here, but you know, we've seen it before. He definitely has what it takes to come back in these games, and he definitely can surprise a lot of people with his speed and his consistency. He doesn't need a ton of crazy mechanics. He just needs to be, on point with his touches and not overcommit. He's playing very well against Chicken Balls, Mr. Chicken Ball the other day. He did end up getting that victory if you want to go watch that one. Treuxx now with possession, going off in the air. Once again, Treuxx really does favor aerial plays, but it might get him scored on. If Glory can save it, if he can stay strong in defense and get some counterattack goals, it's going to really help keep him in the game. Treuxx has a lot of good plays in the air, but unfortunately, it's just not always the best thing to go for in a 1v1 scenario. AllButGlory almost always going for the most efficient tactic, wants to score quickly and efficiently, doesn't need any fancy mechanics to get there, and most of the time like this, he might have been able to score that. Treuxx looked like he could have been a little bit overcommitted, but the touch doesn't come in strong enough. Glory will early challenge, it gets a bump on the attacker, but that one's still going to be going Treuxx's way for the 2-goal lead here. AllButGlory, he has been grinding his ones out. He's really trying to get into the Champ 3 range and eventually GC in 1v1. Definitely has what it takes. Treuxx, 0 boosts on this. Didn't win the mid-boost battle. Glory now snagging the other one as well. Trying to set up a nice little bounce dribble. Gets it over Treuxx and behind him. That one will be underneath the crossbars. First flick, a little bit too high. This one sails right above the defender, and AllButGlory gets on the board, cutting the lead in half. 3 minutes and 4 seconds to go in game 1. AllButGlory, nice wave dash recovery kickoff, but Treuxx gets back to the ball first, and he's just going to take that one back. Treuxx regains his 2-goal lead. AllButGlory can't be happy about that, but he's got plenty of time on the clock. Doesn't need to do anything too crazy. A 2-goal deficit's not a whole lot in 1v1. Glory trying to power this one through. Should be able to take a save here. Can he snag his corner boost? He will be able to find it. Looking to speed this ball up a little bit, but Treuxx is just there waiting. Touches it mid, but he can't follow it. Glory looking for the long shot. Not quite going to be on target. Does snag the corner boost. Treuxx, 37 in the tank. Can he make anything happen here? Glory can't get that mid, unfortunately. And the early challenge is going to work this time for AllButGlory. Can he turn this one around mid? No, he's going to go up the sidewall. Is he looking for a doomsday dish? He does look for it, but he fakes it out. Treuxx going to hit this one straight to Glory, right in front of him. Oh, he gets another fantastic save, but once again, Glory's just there waiting. Can't find the net on the 3rd attack there. Going to have to back off as Treuxx did win the boost battle. It's in the air. Can he get the flipper? He does, but he sails it sideways all the way away from the net. Glory now with possession, looking to take his chances in the air here. Just going to bring this one back down, see if Treuxx will commit into it. Glory, once again, he's not getting the boost battles that he normally will get. He's trying to find his way into Treuxx's corner boost, and that's going to be a bit of an overcommitment. He just barely can't get back and save that one. Not snagging that corner boost was a bit of the downfall of that play. Treuxx taking advantage of the missteps so far. Glory's starting a little bit slower than he did against Chicken Ball, but we'll have to see how this one plays out. He's currently undefeated in show matches, and it seems like that one's just going to be a nice, easy walk the dog into the net situation. Glory realizing that Treuxx didn't get the touch he wanted, and that's where the excuse me, pressed the wrong button there. That's where the aerial plays come in a negative way. If you don't get the perfect touch, if you can't stay behind the ball, it's just going to be an easy counterattack for a full boost defender. And Glory definitely taking advantage there. Great 50 by Treuxx on the sidewall, dodging and demo as well. Glory not getting the touch he's looking for there, and he just puts that one in front of his net. That's so painful. It happens to everyone, being on your back wall, having to get the touch, and just not finding the right angle to get it around the attacker. Glory keeps finding himself in this 2 to 3 goal deficit range. Nice little touch to buy himself a little bit of time there. Not going to commit into that. 0 boost in the tank. He has to get in the way, and this time he can't. There's just no way to get there. Treuxx winning these kickoffs, and he's really, you know, making it known that he doesn't need the fancy aerial plays. It's just what he likes to do, and it's going to give a little bit of confidence to him moving forward. Treuxx not making too many mistakes so far. He has been capitalized on, and that flip reset's just going to be good enough. Seemed as though he's blocking out the potential attack by AllButGlory, and that one's just going to sail in. Glory finds himself with a 5-goal deficit, less than a minute to go. Gotta say, if Glory can get a couple kickoff wins, he has still just a slight chance in this game, but it doesn't look like that's going to be possible if Treuxx can just play the time management game and make sure if there's any goals, he doesn't lose kickoffs terribly. He should be set here. Glory at this point looking for some momentum building scores here. And right now, Treuxx just isn't interested in overcommitting, isn't interested in giving AllButGlory many chances here. He's going to find a flip reset, but Treuxx's early challenge will take possession over for him. Glory looking to cut him off, doesn't get the best touch, goes to his corner though, so it's a bit safe. Oh, Glory will get a save there. No scores in the last 45 seconds or so. Glory can kind of count that as a win, as his defense has been a little bit weak here. Tapping that one mid on accident. Can he get there? He does get that one to safety. Treuxx just going to be a little bit of a nuisance there, and AllButGlory going to let that one hit the ground. Treuxx wins game 1 with a 5-goal lead. AllButGlory needs to find a way to get around him and get some better kickoffs, get some more possession, and we'll catch you in game 2. Alrighty, hopping into game number 2. Treuxx with the first game win. He's on match point. He only needs one of the next 2 games to secure the victory in the show match. AllButGlory kind of fighting from behind, but at this point, it's a 0-0 game. I take that back. It's a 1-0 game. Glory coming out strong with a powerful shot on the kickoff there, snagging that mid boost. And Glory has to know, you know, losing a game by 1, losing a game by 5, it's all the same on the scoreboard. It's not going to be that big a deal. Just needs to reset and get into game number 2 and do his best. Not going to full commit there, which works out for him because he is going to be able to take possession once again. Didn't use too much boost to get back behind that ball, and gets a nice strong touch. Crossbar and in. Treuxx not a ton of boost to respond to that. And Glory comes out swinging in game number 2. 2 goals in 22 seconds. You love to see the confidence. It's not shook. Glory knows that he has what it takes to beat Treuxx in this show match, but he didn't start off super strong. Seemed a little bit unsure of some of his challenges, and he just needs to be a little bit tighter on his gameplay. Treuxx, you know, his aerial mechanics are great, but they're a little bit readable if you're used to seeing that in your 1v1 ranked games. Glory should be able to manage if he can just get settled in. So far, he's doing well in game number 2. Gonna clear that one out. Treuxx not the best touch, and he doesn't snag mid either. Glory not gonna be able to find the counter there. Rolls all the way up. Treuxx gets a nice first touch. Can he get back to this one and get the flipper? Oh, it looks like he was going for a bit of a pogo. Oh, and that one almost an own goal, but Treuxx will get back to it. Had just enough boost in the tank, saving the 12 pad he picked up for whenever he needs it here. Glory needs to cut in at some point, and that one will get around Glory, but it's a little bit wide. Treuxx winning the corner boost battle, but Glory full on boost after snagging that mid. Will get a good save there. Treuxx is gonna have to hurry and get back this time. Glory might wait for the bounce off the back wall. He actually just gonna play the boost game right now. Treuxx will hit it out, but he gets a good 50 to slow things down, has a little bit of time to grab some pads here. He's gonna early challenge, and it will work so far, but Glory still with the boost advantage here. Doing everything he can, and at this point, you know, Glory with the 2-goal lead. It's not the most in the world. It's not amazing, but 3 is much better. The air dribble bump demo cringe. AllButGlory showing that he too has some aerial mechanics, and you know, nothing fancy, no flip reset there. All he had to do was hit the ball into a position where it was going to float on into the target, and then just go straight for the demo. It's just about the most effective tactic, and Glory does get that one all the way downfield. Is it rolling in? It is going to bounce in. Treuxx gets the demo, but Glory's going to get his 4th just after 2 minutes of pass down in this game. Treuxx finds himself in a 4-goal deficit. Very different situation than he was in game 1, and Glory's gonna win the boost battle once again. His kickoffs are finally coming alive. He's getting some, oh my gosh, that's just so unfortunate for Treuxx, and that happened to Glory earlier. The backboard, jumping off of it to hit a ball. It's just, sometimes the reads are a little bit difficult. Treuxx looks like he double jumped on accident, not getting the flip into the ball, and it's always nervous right in front of your net there. Glory still does well to prevent the early attack on that kickoff by Treuxx. Still finds himself in the air, has one flip. Does he get another? No, he'll just tap it around an early challenge. And Treuxx finds his first goal 6 seconds before halftime. Can he keep it going? Can he build some momentum and ensure that he wins the show match in 2? Treuxx looking to come back from the 4-goal deficit. Glory really wants to make sure that he can, you know, put a strong statement on this game, not come back, not let Treuxx come back into it. And if he gets the dub here and a strong victory at that, he has a lot of momentum going into game number 3, if there is going to be one. Treuxx early challenge is going to clear that away a little bit, but Glory, great first touch, and he turns around and he shoots it, but it's not quite strong enough. Treuxx often cleared off of the inside of his post. It does kick a little bit too far downfield. Glory had a chance to take possession there. Instead, he's going to bait out the challenge and look to take this one back. He's wasting time off the clock, and he's just taking some possession, and oh, unfortunately, once again, coming off of the back wall, not able to get the perfect touch and stay behind that ball. Glory's going to get dunked, and he can't let these plays get in his head. He needs to keep playing strong. That kickoff is going to help. Less than 2 minutes to go. Glory still with a 3-goal advantage. Going to get blocked out this time, but he might still be able to get a shot on target. Fakes that one out. Treuxx does get a decent clear, but once again, he's not going to be able to maintain possession here. Glory gets it around the attack, sorry, the defender. He doesn't want to commit there. He's trying to shoot this one. Not enough speed. Treuxx does get the save, but Glory just taking pot shots on net, just wasting Treuxx's boost total. Knows he has the advantage here, not only in the possession, but also in the game. The 3 goals, it's not unheard of to come back from in this amount of time, but it is still difficult. It's not the easiest thing to do. Glory clearing that one out fine. Trying to play to his corner boost, doesn't find it. Treuxx now, oh, he kicks this one back a little bit too hard. He will flip this one forward. Can he get a flip towards target? Not going to use it. Glory clears this one all the way downfield, and once again, a great time-wasting play. Glory just needs to make sure that he doesn't get scored on anytime soon, because kickoff goals can come in very quickly, and that early challenge might seal the deal. Glory going to follow that one up into his 6th goal. 4-goal lead right now, and Treuxx finding himself in a very similar position that he put AllButGlory in last game. Unfortunately for him, that does give Glory the advantage going into game number 3. If he can't come back in this one, Treuxx looking to keep possession, but Glory's just there, and he sees where he's going with it. He's going to snag that mid boost before Treuxx can get there. Takes a quick shot, and it's going to be his 7th. The 7-2 scoreline is back. 40 seconds to go. Treuxx calls GG's, and we will be headed on into game number 3. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we have game 3. AllButGlory forcing out the finale here. Treuxx might be a little bit worried after that last loss, but he did have about a minute to process and try and reset. Glory gets a decent touch out, but Treuxx is going to take a quick shot. Glory reads it. He's not going to go to his corner boost. He is going to get the save before he collects anything. He flicks that one high, and that's going to be good for his first goal. Treuxx's early challenge coming in very close to saving that one. AllButGlory reading that as he can see the defender realizes, hey, if I just get a decent flick here, it's going to be very difficult to save. That one sails on in for his first, very early on in game number 3. Glory, I will definitely say, has the momentum here. He's already scored once. Treuxx another early quick challenge off the kickoff. Glory looking to snag that corner boost, doesn't find it. Going to stay close to this so he can slow the play down and let himself get reset a bit. Treuxx does get that one over Glory, but he's not going to have a quick shot. Glory could have interfered with that play a little bit quicker. Instead, he'll opt to go back and then challenge early after. That counterattack's not going to be on target, but both reset here. Both have plenty of boost in the tank. And, oh, Treuxx's backflip flick should be enough. He gets the rebound. Treuxx tying things up less than a minute into game number 3. AllButGlory is the challenger here. He wants to go through all the ranks, wants to remain undefeated, but still get plenty of show matches in. Wants to be the Zen of the CyberRob channel. Working his way up to the higher ranked players. Gets the demo there. He's just going to take his time on this one, trying to bait in a challenge. Treuxx just wants to make sure he can reset. Glory not getting the best touch there. Is going to stay close to this one. Treuxx might catch it. He's going to go back up and shoot it. Glory reads that one, gets a bounce off his backboard. Treuxx, not a ton of boost, but he's looking for the power shot. Nearly slots it in, but Glory reading that one's not on target, doesn't panic. And he does dodge demo. Can he speed this one up quickly? He shoots it off the sidewall. That one will be sneaking on in. AllButGlory getting his second goal. Treuxx thought he had the demo, but Glory full boosting and flipping away. Gonna be letting that one go on in. Glory. Can he keep the kickoffs going his way? Not this time. Treuxx gonna get that win, but maybe not the boost. Going for the pinch. He goes straight up. He finds himself in a rough spot. Glory. Oh, not getting the best contact. Can he get the counterattack goal? Can he get the third one in? He slams it in with a 50. Treuxx can't keep that one out. That pinch just put him in a bad spot. Glory very nearly flubbing that one. Missing twice, but will get the third attempt in. He finds himself with a 2-goal lead and a win on the kickoff. He's just going to go ahead and shoot that one. Treuxx not able to recover very well. Treuxx now, this is where the stories are made. This is where he has to know, I need to be strong mentally. I have to play my game. And he's going to fake this one out, changing things up. He's doing well. He has possession on the kickoff. Is he going to be able to get the flick on? It's high. Oh, it's a fantastic flick. Just a little bit too high. He's going to take this one all the way back. He wants to recover. You know, he wants to go for the full field air dribbles. He wants to outplay his opponent where he's comfortable. He does get the flip around, but this one a little bit wide. Can he get this one on target? Pops it up and forces Glory to use some of his boost. Snags the corner as well. He's going to power this one in. No, he just drives into it. Glory's backflip is going to clear it out. As we approach halftime, Glory still with a 3-goal lead in the tail end of game number 3. Treuxx looking for the bump, does find it, but he bumps him down and Glory gets the save. It's got to be very unfortunate if you're a fan of Treuxx. Oh, and that 50 goes Glory's way. Can he turn this one in quickly? It's going to go off in the air. Treuxx, plenty of boost to work with. Glory just trying to play the boost game, snag the other corner. Can he get there? No, he realizes that he's beat to it, and smartly he goes off and snags mid. The backflip flicks are strong, a little bit too strong. Can Treuxx turn this one in for a goal? Not quite. Glory going to be able to clear that one initially away. Treuxx, no boost to work with. Can he stay behind this one? He wants to recover, but he also doesn't want to give away possession here. Glory will not follow that one in the air. Seemed like he had an opportunity, but opts to just be safe. Not a ton of time left. Glory happy with this 3-goal lead currently, but that air dribble very nearly going to get slotted in. Treuxx has to recover quickly here. Has to make sure he gets behind this one. Can he get there and get the save? Barely does, but he finds himself landing on his sidewall inside of his goal. It's going to slow down his attack here. Glory plenty of time to get reset. Just going to watch Treuxx up in the air and try to find a good time to attack. That one's not on target. Glory, I think he realizes Treuxx is struggling to get his shots on target. You know, he's a little bit panicked here. He's down by 3 with less than 2 minutes, almost less than a minute now. Glory just kind of observing, just clearing the ball whenever he can. He doesn't need more goals. He just needs to make sure that he doesn't concede and have any kickoffs go against him. Glory perfectly winning the boost there. Snags that mid. Oh, but he backflips away. Can Treuxx get one back? He does. That backflip might cost Glory here, as Treuxx finds an opening, and he's only down by 2 with 49 seconds to go. Treuxx, if he can get a kickoff goal, if he can get possession, it's going to help him a lot. He needs one more within the last few seconds before they tick down. Have a shot at a 0-second, or maybe he can get 2 quickly and tie things up. Doesn't get the flip, and Glory's going to read that one and get the clear. Treuxx has to back off to mid and give a little bit of space. The early challenge will work, but it's just not the best contact. Glory stays with the ball, and at the very least, he's wasting precious seconds off the clock. Treuxx looking once again for an aerial play, and that one is going to get away from him. 20 seconds to go. Glory might be able to snag another goal. Treuxx does fly in and get the save, and that one's going to clear all the way downfield. Glory might struggle to get back in time, but Treuxx is just letting time tick down. He let Glory recover. He's not full committing into that. He needed to try and swing that one around to get behind it for the goal, and that will be it for our show match here. Treuxx gonna go for one last play, but he can't get 2 points even if he gets a cool goal. And Glory Seems like he wants one as well. Can he get that one all the way downfield? He's going to flick it on target. Glory gets one more for the road. Treuxx asking for a best of 7, but that will be the best of 3 victory for Glory. I suppose it is up to Glory if he wants to push this show match forward. But for now, it seems like AllButGlory winning the best of 3. Treuxx not able to come back in that 3rd game. Glory with all of the momentum built in after the 2nd game, just kept it rolling in game number 3. And that will be all we have for today's show match. Ladies and gentlemen, AllButGlory undefeated 3-0 in show matches on the channel, progressively working through higher tier opponents. He's working on fighting the highest tier we have. Waiting for him is Fate. Fate, GC2 level 1v1 player. Glory wants to battle him. We'll see if we get that one next or if he's going to find someone else. Might be in between Treuxx and Fate's levels. And we'll catch you there. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.